tight-knit community here in Holland Patton is reeling after the discovery of a body in a backyard. Polls opened just moments ago here at Frankfurt Schuyler. Afternoon, Jason. It started late Sunday night with a robbery at the Stewart Shop on Court Street, followed by a Monday morning robbery at the Nice and Easy on Culver Ave. And coming up tonight, we'll hear from police about their protocol when it comes to high-speed chases and safety. Also coming up tonight during the Live at 5 News Hour and News Channel 2 at 6, we talked to a woman who says she may have ended the chase. She'll share her harrowing story. For now, I'm Katrina Smith reporting live in the newsroom. Jason, back to you. We now know the name of the suspect who shot 2 Troy police officers. Those officers were responding to a suspected carjacking last night around 10:45. A Utica man is facing an array of charges following a domestic dispute on West Street, and it was a child who was able to call police. Thank you so much, Jill. Britain has voted to leave the European Union after a bitterly divisive referendum campaign. It's toppling government. The Prime Minister announcing he'll step down as he's not prepared to lead Britain through this new era. It's sending global markets plunging. NBC's Bill Neely reports from London.
This means that the UK has voted to leave the European Union.
After the earthquake,
Thank you, Bill Neely. And we're taking a live look at the New York Stock Exchange Board. This morning, the Dow dropped 500 points. It was a scramble on Wall Street. The IMF warning Britain is in for a recession. Global implications could be boundless. We bring in finance expert Honorine Wallach live in studio because with headlines like fiscal freefall and concerns over the global economy right now and words like that, there's potential for panic. How real is the idea of panic?
Well, I think we've had flash crashes that have been similar to this, so I don't necessarily know if it's a panic. You know, it's not necessarily panic for us. It's still kind of speculative right now. We have to, you know, the beauty is it's Friday, so we're going into a weekend. A lot of times traders don't want to hold long positions going into the weekend, but I think if we stay calm and you don't sell on a day like today because you'll get the worst possible price, that going into the weekend, you know, cooler heads will prevail. You give Wall Street an opportunity to research and find out, is there opportunity value in the market to buy at this point?
Absolutely.
Hopefully, you know, your asset allocation is such that you're well balanced.
Right, because I was looking at a social media feed and, you know, someone was saying, not looking at my 401k today. Good idea, bad idea to look, assess, and analyze on
you
a
know
day
what,
like
it
today?
depends on where you are. If you're a young person, you've got plenty of time on your side. If you're older, you might be a little bit more concerned because you want to see how it affects your portfolio because you might be drawing income off of that portfolio.
Okay, and we have a graphic that we took from NASDAQ.com that talks about the protections and the safeguards in place. Explain this to me.
I think ultimately what people really worry about is when they see this kind of drop in the market and we have the media saying plunging and lots of those superlatives, you want to know what's the fact, what happens here. On a 7% decline, they halt the market for 15 minutes. On a 13% decline, they'll also halt it for 15. And if there is a serious drop in the market, as you see on the graphic, 20% decline, you're actually going to find that they'll halt the market till cooler heads prevail. These things have been in place since 1987.
Well, state police say the driver of a pickup truck was drunk behind the wheel when he drove into a utility pole and almost plowed through a home late last night.
Fortunately, no one was hurt in this accident. That driver is in police custody this morning. It's your top story on this Friday morning. The accident happening shortly before 11 o'clock last night along Pine Grove Road in East Herkimer. Here's a look at the scene. Authorities say the truck was traveling at a high rate of speed when it veered off the road, hitting that utility pole, severing it in half and taking out a mailbox before it came to rest against the house. National Grid crews were on the scene for much of the night working to repair the pole and power lines. The impact also caused a transformer to explode. These photos submitted by viewer Michael Ray, who was on the scene when authorities arrived. Police have not yet released the name of that driver.
Turning our focus to the local economy, food services company Sodexo.
Meantime, thanks to a tip, officials were able to thwart an inmate's escape plans from the Auburn Correctional Facility. The union representing New York corrections officers says a lockdown was put into place. This was last Friday. They have not yet released any other details about the inmates' escape plans.
ACR Health is hosting free HIV testing today in observation of National HIV Testing Day.
That tops a look at the events happening locally in your day ahead. Here in Utica, testing.
When I got pregnant with Cooper, every moment of the pregnancy was scary. I had a few moms in my group that helped me through it. All those scary moments that I called them and texted them. Yeah. So it was difficult, but you know what? I'm so glad we got through the whole journey, huh? Yeah.
And you have this beautiful bundle of joy to show for it.
Yes.
Now, how important is it to keep Sadie's memory alive? We have some pictures to show of of Sadie when Sadie was born. You made sure to document these things, which I thought was really moving as well. To take pictures.
Yeah.
And
well, we weren't going to take pictures, and I had one of the ladies at Krause Hospital come in, Janet Cross, and she helped me realize that I needed those pictures.
Yes.
That I was going to need those to grieve and go through that process. And these pictures are all through my house, everywhere.
And this is what you have left.
It's what I have left, and that's what a lot of grieving moms have left. So,
Right. So it's so important to get those pictures taken.
I love it because when we had to do a Foursquare in school, I wrote about the heart run.
What's your favorite thing about the entire event?
Giving people high fives.
Yeah. And how about you guys too?
I like it because it's fun to give out stuff and give people high fives.
And you?
It's fun to give people prizes, and when we were giving out stuff through the window, we saw a person without a leg, and we ran as fast as we can outside to give her something.
Oh,
That is so beautiful. Thank you so much, girls. And that right there is the spirit of this community and America's Greatest Heart Run Walk.
absolutely. It really is. And these guys are great. And we've got the walkers are going to be.
Breaking news we first told you about this morning at daybreak and sunrise. Here's a look at the scene of a shooting this morning. Utica police, they around 12:20 this morning, officers responded to 900 block of Blandina Street for a shooting. Officers say they located a 50-year-old man with a gunshot wound to the back. The victim was rushed to a local hospital for treatment. He is listed in stable condition, but police are not releasing his name at this point. Anyone with information is asked to call this number, 315-223-3510. And let's get to your all-important holiday weekend forecast. Here's meteorologist Bill Carr. As American as apple pie, how about key lime pie? Competitors in Key West, Florida, faced off for the third annual Mile High Key Lime Pie Eating Contest. The event, take a look here, has become Florida's answer to the New York City Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest. 10 competitors raced to finish an entire 9-inch key lime pie topped with mounds of whipped cream, the fastest. The catch? Well, you have to do it without using your hands. Key West resident Steve Carr wins, finishing his pie in just 1 minute and 18 seconds, his strategy firmly planting the face in the pie. And a major upset in the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest at Coney Island. 8-time champion Joey Jaws Chestnut was looking to defend his title and win his 9th straight event, but met Stoney down to 62 hot dogs with the buns in 10 minutes. That's 2 more than Joey Chestnut. Also added a few pounds on because Stoney got to walk away with the trophy and the belt. Both Stoney and Chestnut are from the San Jose, California area. Must be something in the water there because guess what? The third runner-up, more than 20 hot dogs behind. He was only able to eat 35 hot dogs. By the way, Stoney is also the world bacon eating winner. He weighs 130 pounds and can put away 182 strips of bacon in 5 minutes. We're guessing every doctor in the nation wants to check his cholesterol. Time now is 9:39. Still ahead on Weekend Today. We'll tell you when and where to find fireworks tonight if you missed them last night, and Jill will have your forecast for that. But how does one win the wine stomp?
Oh, the most juice collected by weight. So
Okay.
after this, we'll gather the juice out of there, and we'll put it in a container and then weigh it, and that person wins wine for a year. That's a case
Lucy
of
and
wine
her partner
a
did this
month
thing
for a
where
whole
they like
year.
went in circles and they kind of do-si-do. Do you want to try?
I don't know if we have these skills.
Do you guys
we
drink
can
wine?
The time now is 5:15. Coming up, I guess some people needed a study to understand the phrase happy wife, happy life. Plus a new way to fight garlic breath, and you're never more than 10 minutes away from that local forecast.